one card wanted to stay away of the deck. Sag. This is your reading for September. Whew. I had some difficulties to start with the readings today, Sag. But I was studying, doing my analyzing through astrology, planning, and thinking of what is going on for you in the sky during this month of September. And there is definitely a lot going on regarding your career, work you're doing right now, and something that is looking very new. Ace of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. What are you, it's almost like I have this feeling, you know, and this is what is happening when we are experiencing a new moon in Virgo together with Mars and the Sun, no? In your 10th house, the house of vocation, like how you are represented in this world, maybe something that you are guided to do or a call you have. What is your status regarding your career, Sagittarius? This is something that it's gonna be a main subject for you during this, most surely, the first 2 weeks of September, but also by the end of September. It's just that maybe what is gonna happen by the end of September is more about on how you collaborate or how you can better work or find these connections that do have something to do with this work you're doing right now. Are you starting a new job? Are you receiving here something, or maybe that you are receiving here a new offer, a new position at your work, or maybe finding finally that project that you really want to engage yourself into, Sagittarius. Two of Wands, coming with this Ace of Pentacles. I mean, and all this Virgo energy doing a very beautiful aspect in all earth signs. So Mars and the Sun together with the Moon, they are gonna be doing a trine with Uranus in your 6th house. And then you also have Pluto in your 2nd house, Capricorn, the house of incomes, maybe unexpected even incomes, something that you didn't see coming, or you were planning or knowing that this was something that was going to come, but maybe in the moment that comes or in the way that it comes kind of unexpected to you. And you know, this could be a gift. This could be something that you receive that is material, or maybe it's not like physical material, but it does create a sense of materiality in your life, you know. Maybe something that you are very talented, or you have a very special skill, Sagittarius, to do something here, and this is something that you really enjoy doing as well, you know. You see this guy in the card, he has the world in his hands. He's like, he has taken an important decision. Maybe whatever you are starting right now, or you are in process of doing, I have the devil here, this might be something that it meant taking a new path regarding your career. Or you know that this might mean leaving some things behind, because you see this guy, he's leaving a one behind. Something that maybe in the past it put you in a situation of a crossroads. It's like, or I'm going this way or I'm going that way. But now you know that you have taken this decision, or you are in process of taking this decision. And I think that this is definitely a new start. This is like, maybe if it doesn't mean completely changing of work, This means maybe having a different position in the work or in the enterprise or organization, community, wherever you are right now, Sagittarius, that it's quite new for you. And this is something that when it comes, it's meant to last. Like, maybe it becomes as not such a big thing, but what can create can become big, you know? Like, can actually become very solid through time, Sagittarius. Now, what is coming in the past first? You have been thinking about this new start for some time. You had been a little bit in the clouds, and maybe this is still what you're experiencing right now, Sagittarius. Because, so, this is what is happening, and you know, the Hangman in Tarot represents Pisces, okay? And so, before having this new moon in Virgo, that is gonna be very helpful for everybody to, let's say, become more practical, to be able to find solutions in everything that look chaotic. But before all these kind of stars appearing, it might be that through the first days, and let's say end of August and these days, like first 2-3 days of September, Mars is gonna do a hard opposition to Neptune. Mars in Virgo doing an opposition in Pisces, which it might come, and you know, Pisces is your 4th house, so maybe something regarding your career that had something to do with the place where you are living right now, it kind of put you in the clouds, or you are in the clouds about this right now. Such like there is something here that you have been thinking about for a very long time, and maybe you didn't know what to do about this, and still right now maybe you don't know, but you had to kind of maybe take some rest time, maybe at your home. Maybe you been like resting at your home, maybe you felt like you needed some isolation for some time, some solo time here, to kind of also maybe see a situation through different lenses, because that's what the Hangman does. It's like, you know, this guy, he's hanging himself from the ceiling, so he's able to put his head upside down and see with his eyes with a different perspective. You were blocked here. Whatever vision you had about maybe this work environment, or like this work you wanted to do, or maybe you didn't know what to do actually, but it's almost like you were in the limbo, waiting for something, waiting to have clarity so that you could maybe receive here an opportunity that can allow you to start this new path, such. And it really makes so much sense with everything that I've been looking, like seeing in your chart. Like Neptune in Pisces clashing Mars, it feels uncomfortable, and it feels like we cannot see, you know? It might feel like everything is kind of blocked. Maybe you feel even in some moments that whatever is there or was there, it didn't look, something here was like you needed to find an answer by yourself. And maybe finding the turnaround here. Now, what is coming in the obstacle? Because now, when this new moon comes, and Mars stops doing this hard aspect to Neptune, all this cloudiness, it becomes clarity, such. And maybe there is an opportunity here that you were not seeing coming. You know, Uranus, very unexpected, coming from your work environment as well and daily life. And also maybe this is something that is also helping out your routines. Like something here about your routines, like how you do your everyday life is changing. You're changing here many things on how you see these routines in your life. And something maybe unexpected here is happening, but in a positive way. It's a very positive influence and might come with some important surprising income as well. Or maybe you realizing what that thing that you're so good at doing, that actually you have a possibility here to start working on this, and not just like doing it for fun, but also this could represent something that can bring you a sense of abundance, Sagittarius, or the idea on how can you make this more material. What is coming in the obstacle for Sag? What is coming in the obstacle for Sag, please? What is coming in the obstacle for Sag? 7 of Cups, the cloudiness. You're right now in a moment where I feel like you don't see this possibility. You don't see this door. Or maybe you see the door, but you don't know on how can you. It's like, you know that maybe if you have received already this opportunity or this job opportunity, it almost, or this project, it almost feels like, not almost, but it really does feel like you might be a little bit scared on not knowing if you can actually take this decision or this path. 7 of Cups in the obstacle, more Piscean energy. Like you feeling that you are completely in the clouds about it, right? I mean about this situation, Sagittarius. You're emotionally despair here. And that's what Neptune does, you know? It's like that cloudiness I was talking about. It's like, look how this guy is looking at all these cups. Is looking at all these options, but maybe feeling or not knowing what of these options, or if this precise option might mean really something real. And that maybe won't be just an illusion. This is what is your obstacle right now. You want something solid, and you don't know, it's like, on how maybe this will become solid. How can this become solid? Also, I have the feeling, Sag, you right now, really, or maybe, I mean, this last period of August, you're in a very dreamy state here. You're fantasizing, having a lot of fantasies, dreams, and you know this is a fantastic energy. The problem is that when you feel that this is becoming a struggle more than a possibility to create or inspiration, then it becomes a problem, correct? Like, something here is telling me that maybe you're in a moment where you are kind of like wanting to get out of the clouds. You have been in a period where you've been too much overly in a dream world, Sagittarius. In a dream world, and maybe this is not allowing you to maybe see something that it's actually being presented to you right now in your physical, in your reality right now. Now, how is that Sagittarius sees themselves in this reading, please? How Sagittarius is seeing themselves in this reading? we're gonna have to have this conversation, Sagittarius, because it's like, what are you doing here, Sag? What do you think this guy is doing? I'm connecting here with the Sagittarius that you're in a moment right now where you feel that you cannot talk. It's like you're not being fully honest with yourself about something. You're not being fully honest about something, a thought, something that it's in your mind, something that you're dreaming about, something that you're trying to also deny a situation here. I mean, these 2 sevens. What are you denying? Or there is a situation here maybe that you have been trying to avoid. I mean, the Seven of Swords, as you're coming consciously in this reading, the Seven of Swords, I call this card, and depends, of course, guys, the cards, they have different meanings. So depending on what position comes and the cards that are nearby, cards have also, they evolve in different ideas and concepts, you know, and meanings. And the Seven of Swords, as is coming here, it could definitely talk to me about self-sabotage, Sagittarius. It's almost like you lying yourself about something that actually you could do here. And that in some moments you feel that actually you cannot take the decision, while actually you have a decision here. You have a new start, or you're having here a new start that is becoming very realistic in your life, something that you want to do, you want to start. But at the same time, Sagittarius is overly, at least right now, Sag, it might be, or maybe in the past, you have been feeling very emotionally a little bit lost here about this new start. And I think that maybe this emotion, like feeling dispersed, is coming out of you. It's like not speaking to yourself with full honesty. Trying to maybe escape a situation, not say something directly, or maybe not speaking directly to you, you know, like not being fully honest with yourself about something here. Now, what is coming in the environment for Sagittarius? Now, Sag, what is coming in the environment for Sagittarius? Too many cards? I know, 2 cards. You know, this Nine of Swords is the same card that was there, and that it wanted to kind of stay away of the deck. You have a possibility to move, or you might, something here in your environment is moving. And this is something that could mean a change in location. I mean, you're gonna have a full moon in Pisces. I mean, now this Neptunian energy is very like, you know, overly, you know. But by the end of September, the full moon in Pisces is gonna be very, very positive. Very, something here might come much more clearer. Maybe all this cloudiness, it will start kind of like fading away. And it might be related to something regarding your home, Sagittarius. Like maybe a change of location. Something maybe it's like, it's a movement that it's positive, like it brings a lot of positivity and like, this victorious energy here. But at the same time, there is a lot of stress attached to this movement. Like a lot of stress energy surrounding this situation. What is coming in the hopes and fear for Sagittarius? Hopes and fears for Sagittarius. Hopes and fears for Sagittarius. Too many cards, guys. Okay. You really want the new start. You want the adventure. You have a wand in your hands. You're hoping for this new start, that it's there, Sagittarius. It's really there, but it's almost, I think that you are fearing at the same time this new start. Because I think that whatever you want to try to do here, or maybe this offer that is coming at play here, or this possibility that now you realize, man, I really want to do this, or you start, for example, applying for a job that you want to start doing right now, even though this is something that clearly you really want, is in your high interest. It means, at some points, it might mean a risk to you. It might mean taking a certain risk. Moving. I really see this. Having a move here. That it's almost like, I think that maybe this move, this is what is coming from your environment. So it's like having a change of location here, maybe moving of home, or something regarding your work, like changing of work, changing of job. But maybe regarding this change, there is many different situations that you need to take care at the same time, and this is causing quite some stress right now. I see now why you are so, maybe right now you feel so like, oh la la, maybe this is not what I will do, because this might mean, I know that this decision might mean a lot of stress in the way, like me needing to take off this and that and that. And I don't know if right now I'm capable enough emotionally and mentally to take this new road. But you actually really want this. Wherever this new beginning it means for you, Sagittarius, you are very passionate about this new beginning. It's like you're having a call here. But why there is so much stress surrounding this situation? Now, what is coming at the end of this reading, please? 6 of Coins. Page of Cups, 6 of Cups, King of Pentacles. Okay. Now, definitely I'm talking here to a Sagittarius that we are looking here at a situation that has to do with your career, a vocation you have, and this is something that might apply some movement, physical movement in your life during this month of September. You know, when we have this new moon in Virgo, definitely something unexpected about your career you're manifesting. Maybe this is something that you are, it's like you taking the action, or maybe this is coming to you from the outside, but it's actually giving you the possibility to do something that now you are like looking and planning and trying to see on how can you start with this opportunity, how Sagittarius can open the door, or how Sagittarius can go through that door. Now, Venus, it's gonna go to your 12th house. So by the 10th, 12th of this month. And so you're gonna be a lot, but this is actually gonna be a very nice energy, but maybe still it's like you're gonna be very internal during the mid end of September. You're gonna be still a lot, no, in very psychic. You're gonna be probably even exploring more things about the occult, esoteric stuff that you're checking out, maybe, you know, why not? Or maybe if this is not something that interests you, which I don't think so, because otherwise you wouldn't be watching this video right now, it would be something more like maybe you going into ancestral history of your family, or having some important experiences that have something to do with your family, but maybe far away family, such, you know, like, and that's also what is happening with this full moon in Pisces, with Neptune, and doing this nice aspect to Venus in Scorpio. So this is gonna be very intensified during the middle of September, throughout the end of September. Now, regarding about practicalities, because Sag is in a moment where you are very internal, you are a lot in this maybe realm of the dreams, Sag. And maybe in some moments you feel that being in this other parallel world is being a problem for whatever you have to do right now. Or maybe this important choice that you are doing regarding your vocation and your career. Like taking these practicalities, you know, saying, okay, this is what I want and I'm gonna start with this. Now, I need to put time on this. I need to organize myself to achieve this goal or to get the job done. I need to, you know, maybe make lists or prioritize what are the things that you have to do right now. And this is what you're planning right now. Or what you know you want to do, no? Like visioning on how this plan might take place. And having the Six of Coins at the end, it does tell me that you also probably are in a moment where you need to administer yourself very well financially or economically, like maybe regarding your finances, something is like you need to manage or coordinate in the right way, but this is working in a very positive way, Sag. Like also all these Libra. So first Virgo, very practical, that even though maybe such internally you are there, still you will find ways on how to become more earthy regarding what you have to do here. And then we're gonna start the season with Libra by the end of the month. Mercury is gonna be there plus Mars and the Sun. So you're gonna feel much more active as well regarding your connections, and probably connections that have something to do with your work. Like, you know, also collaborating, because Libra is all about collaborating, no? Like this energy of you finding the right people, or you being also proactive in creating these communities that really can allow you, or having these awesome ideas, Mercury, you know, these awesome ideas on how can you improve this direction you are taking, maybe regarding your work. And or maybe this is not work, maybe this is a hobby you have that now you want to do more, you want to put in practice more, so that it can become something that can not just be a hobby, but be something that actually you could dedicate your whole life to. I mean your life too. You know, I don't like to say whole life. It's just I let myself go with the passion of the moment, you know. I mean, maybe this is something that right now you would want to do your whole life, and maybe in 6 years or in a year you would decide that this is no longer for you. Why not, you know? But whatever is this, I have the vibe that this, you know, that this is something that you would like to do probably at long term, or you would like to maybe start little by little, taking your time, planning very well, Sagittarius. Probably also finding the right connections. The Six of Wands in your environment is also telling me that probably you're in a moment where you are finding the right people probably to do or to start this project. Now, why this Knight of Swords is coming with this Six of Wands? You know what, Sag? I'm going to put an extra card in this environment because I want to know what this means. Too many cards. I really think it's you're finding the right people or the right possibilities on starting this new road, starting the adventure that it looks so... It looks so also, I think this is something that is gonna give you so much more energy again. If you come from a period of stagnation, like maybe you were blocked, you didn't know what to do, you were trying to find yourself here, Sagittarius. Like knowing that you had this important decision to take and you didn't know which way to go, really. Or still now you don't know which way to go. But something is coming here. It's just that I almost feel like maybe this, as I'm saying, like maybe this opportunity or this new start might mean a certain traveling somewhere or moving a lot. And you're kind of stressed about this movement. Like also the Seven of Swords is just underneath it. So it almost feels like you're not, it's almost like you're really scared. Yeah, man, because this means a complete new start regarding where, I'm sorry, this is very specific. If it doesn't resonate with your own story, Sagittarius, go and check other videos, okay? And otherwise, you can always send me an email and ask for a private reading. It's always much better to get in contact with your personal life. I will be very pleased to give you a private reading. But this is something maybe very specific. Two of Wands is again in the back. The same Two of Wands is coming in your present. This is something very specific, but it's coming this way and I need to express it this way. Because when we are going to have this full moon in Pisces in your 4th house, and maybe all this Piscean energy that right now, like in your 4th house, your home, maybe in your environment, like in your family, maybe whatever you wanted to do as your work was affecting your family in a certain way, and maybe this was something that you were kind of like, you didn't, it's almost like you have difficulties on trying to know what to do about this because of this situation. Like you feel that this is something that was influencing your home environment, Sagittarius. And the Fool in your environment is almost like, you know that there is this new start, this decision that maybe until now you were not able to take this decision, or you didn't see simply this opportunity coming. When this opportunity comes, or you start, you know that this means a massive change in your environment. This is affecting probably other people that you are closely maybe engaged to. Maybe people that are part of your family, or you live with, people that you live with, could it be? Or maybe a partner that you share life with. But the thing is that whatever it means, this new start in your environment, this maybe this new adventure or restarting from zero. I mean, guys, like, look at this Fool, you know, and the Six of Wands. It's almost like this guy on the horse. It's like, you are definitely, it's like, you're wanting to take this move, and you know that this is something very positive. But it's like, it's stressing out someone else, maybe, and this is something that is kind of like influencing you right now very strongly, Sagittarius. Like having this new start, taking the jump here. I gotta say, I almost also feel like maybe this opportunity is like, you didn't see maybe this opportunity coming your way, or not in this way. And it's almost like comes and it's like, whoa, this could mean a radical change in my life, you know. And Sagittarius, like, all this cloudiness, maybe all this blockage, or you hanging yourself from the ceiling and trying to kind of like look away. I really feel that maybe even for some of you, you have been trying to look away from this because it was hard to take the decision, or it's been hard to say, let's start. Or you're just simply scared that maybe you wouldn't be capable of doing this job or doing this change in your environment because you are internally, you feel very dispersed at this present moment. Maybe you feel that you're not yet very capable of being practical here, or maybe taking the necessary moves, or like the necessary like steps forward that you need to follow to achieve this new start in your career, and let's say develop and manifest this goal, Sagittarius. Now, the full moon in Pisces by the 20th of this month, and then when we enter in Libra season, guys, we are also gonna have a grand trianon in earth signs. Even though most of planets, like, we're gonna have 7 planets in retrograde, and Mercury is also gonna be in retrograde, you know, in Libra. So there is gonna be again a lot of reassessing, a lot of rethinking and analyzing. But this trianon is gonna be so positive that even though this Mercury is being in retrograde, the energy, it's not gonna feel like stuck as normally we feel with retrogrades. I think that this is really gonna be super positive to actually pay more attention to those details that maybe in the past we didn't have time to pay attention to, and also even having even better ideas on how can you implement these plans, you know. And it could really definitely be that while we have this trianon in Libra in your 11th house and this full moon, you know, Libra is your 12th house. It's your 11th house. Venus is in your 12th. Libra in your 11th house being in a positive aspect to this full moon, and Venus is also in a positive aspect to the full moon. Whatever you could not see right now, you will be able to find those solutions, you know. Even if it looks super like, oh my god, I mean, I don't know if I can do this, I think I better run away from this because this is like too much for me maybe right now, I don't feel capable of doing this, I don't feel capable of taking this jump. Help is on your way, Sagittarius. Also, probably you being able to feel more in balance about this change. Maybe even finding some economical support. Really, like finding some economical support that can allow you to move to maybe this new opportunity you have here on plate, you know. And now, just to end your reading, Sagittarius, just be careful with this, you know. If you are able to recognize this energy in your life right now, like maybe this is something that you are experiencing right now, like something here is telling you that you need to kind of become a little bit more practical, you know. Or maybe not necessarily is like, you know, all this Venusian in Scorpio, it's awesome to, you know, explore all these things that, you know, of the psychic or unconscious. Many stuff might be coming here about your unconscious, and maybe even having these super weird experiences maybe, or information that you're finding through your dreams that is gonna be very positive. But I think that what is gonna be important for you is to be able to disassociate this from the reality. I hope I'm making myself understandable. Like maybe that all these things that you are wanting to explore right now, which is awesome, maybe in some moments you might have to kind of find a way to kind of come back to earth so that you can, let's say, get the work done here. Because, you know, this goal, this is something that you don't want to lose. This is something that, even though maybe it's looking very small right now, I think that this is something that, you know, it can bring you so much with the time. Definitely, Sag. I see a really, really beautiful energy that I think you have a big opportunity here, but you are the one who can open that door, Sagittarius. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I hope I'm gonna see you next month, Sagittarius. Bye bye.